Welcome back, basketball fans. You're tuning in to another episode of WKCTC Basketball Weekly. As always, I'm assistant coach Josh Kimbler here with the head coach of the Stars, Daniel Potts. This last week we played Southeast Illinois and Mid-Continent. We're going to get into those highlights in a little bit, but first, Coach, as far as getting over the hump, so to speak, we come so close to these big-time JUCO teams. Three Rivers, we come very, very close to beating Shawnee. Southeast Illinois. In your opinion, you know, what's kind of the missing link?
Well, as coaches, you want to develop trust, and when you put a kid out there on the floor, you want to have that consistency and that trust, so to speak, of when I put this kid out on the floor, he will produce, and you know exactly what you're getting of whoever you put on this floor. You know, as far we need another guard. We know we got Jacob, Cody, and Chris, and they're consistent in everything they're doing right now, Coach, because they're consistent in practice. They're consistent with their attitude, and whenever we put those three guards in, we know what we're getting. We need a fourth guard to step up and take on, you know, that role, that spot, to come in and produce right away. Right. And to take care of the ball, to run the plays, to set screens, to do the little things that we preach, and to come in there. And we need that other guard to maybe get, you know, somewhere between 8 to 10 points and you know, 5 or 6 deflections and steals and talking on defense and boxing out. Right. And I mean, we're going to have that fourth guard to beat these junior college teams, the Shawnees, the Southeast that we have Dyersburg State we have coming up. We're going to have that, you know, to get over that hump and to come out victorious. Right.
Whenever we come back, we're going to go over our highlights versus Southeast Illinois as well as Mid-Continent University. You're watching WKCTC Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WKCTC Basketball Weekly. At this time, we're going to go over our game highlights against Southeast Illinois.
Sideline out of bounds play here. Chris breaks it down, gets to the bucket, gets an and one right there. Chris is very strong getting in that paint, Coach, and finishing through that rim with that contact. He's had really good success this year taking the ball to the rim and finishing.
Great seal off by Marcus Kimbler that allowed that layup to happen.
Played pretty well defense this first half. I think we gave up 34 points total the first half. You know, this team had some great players. You know, the Jalen Carter kid for their point guard, he was a great player. Number 14, Revere kid, number 11, great drivers. You know, we played pretty well. Played pretty well. Played pretty solid as a team, Coach. He'd better shot selection right there, but way to clean up the mess, Dwayne. Even though Marcus had a great game, Coach, I still think that we could have thrown him the ball a whole lot more, and we will, in our practice, emphasize on getting the ball to Marcus Burnett more. He is such a vital force for us as a team. We have to use him even more. He played great defense. He was on some 6'3" guards this game and moving his feet without fouling. He was the main reason we were in this the whole way. And we led this game practically the whole game, Coach.
Yeah, we did. Marcus does a lot of the little things right. He's really coachable.
Very, very coachable. Very coachable kid.
Okay, working that guy from Lane right here.
He's a big body. Cleaning up messes right there. I mean, he does a lot of things for you. He never quits on a play. That's what I like about him the most. And if he makes a mistake, if Marcus makes a mistake, he gets over it quick. He gets over it quick and he keeps playing.
Great pass, great work.
Great shot. Jacob's just filling it up for us. He's had a great year. 6 games in a row. At least 6 games in a row, he's had over 18 points in each of them. You know, that's that consistency factor I was talking about earlier. We know what we're getting out of Jacob Scott when we put him in the ball game. We know what we're getting out of Chris. Chris is going to take it to the hole. He's going to make some 12-footers, and he's going to penetrate passes. we also need somebody to step up in that fourth spot, Coach. And we know we got Jacob and Cody and Chris and Marcus that can score a little bit, but we're going to have somebody step up and contribute.
Jacob Scott played like a warrior this game, didn't he, Coach?
Oh Lord, you'll see it here in a second. He had a little incident on the court and played through it. Played through it.
The floater by Cody he's so good at.
Cody got in foul trouble the first half, Coach. He had 3 fouls probably. He only got to play maybe 6 minutes first half, if that, and had 3 fouls on him. We're having to adjust as a whole team to these new rules. What a great play.
Wow.
What a great play, Chris Jackson. But we're having to adjust to these new rules, just like everybody in the country is. And we're going to have to adjust quick. Get sealed. Here's the play. He really came down on Jacob. We wanted to show this on here. He kind of had that Zorro look, kind of, so to speak. If my players probably don't even know who Zorro is, but but he played through it. He got his eye gashed open right there, and we took a couple minutes, got him ready, and he was back at it. He wound up 24 points this game. Great pass. Great pass.
We're going to get Dwayne to go to the offensive boards right there. He was kind of standing a little bit, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to call Dwayne out on television.
He wouldn't
Great
expect
pass.
any different. Great pass from Mr. Scott right there. That hedge needs to be a little bit harder right there by Dwayne. But Dwayne, I love it, though. He got back. First defensive charge of the year for Mr. Morrow. I know you all have been working in practice and the drills that we do, and we wanted to emphasize our bigs taking charges. A lot of dribbling out on that perimeter. We're wasting a lot of dribbles right there. If there's going to be a dribble, it needs to be towards that basket instead of just out on the perimeter.
Cody's going to get over that screen.
Yeah, Cody's got to be a man. He's got to be a man, and when he gets screened, he can't be 5'10", 160. He's got to be a force and get over those screens and be aggressive and be strong. Make them pay for screening him. Good ball fake. Good seal off by Marcus again. Communicate on D right here. Way to slide your feet. This was a close game the whole game. I think the biggest margin of victory or whatever at the time was maybe 6 points their way. Is the most they got ahead on us. That was a great defense. It was just a good shot. Just a good shot. And we come right back at them. We're down, I think, 5. He hit that one up 5, so we needed a bucket. Jacob comes back and responds, and we're down 2 again. Whenever we got hit with a big bucket, we always responded. Mm-hmm. We always responded. Wow. Finishing through traffic right there.
That's and one, Coach.
Yep, sure was. Sure was.
Didn't get too many calls, did we?
Pretty good pass by Mr. Schultz. Good
Great
back
pass.
door. Good back door, Jacob. Way not to just stand out there. Good hands. Good hands, DJ. I think DJ can take that, that guard spot that we're talking about. I think he can fill that role. He's just got to do it every day in practice. He's becoming more of a practice player the more that he's in our system, and he's learning how to practice. Some people got to learn how to practice,
Wow.
And he's just one of those.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
I got pretty excited about that one on the bench. He might have got fouled on that one, too.
We knew it was going to take 8 to 10 games for Marcus to come along. And the last 2 games, Coach, he's had double-double, and I think he's feeling more comfortable. Chris got an and one right here, which we needed terribly. Comes to the free throw line right here, knocks it down, gives us up 1.
Yeah.
Up 1 here with 1:15 to go. Southeast ran a little play. Fired to the ball, way to get there. Get the rebound right here. Good rebound.
1 minute.
Setting up something right here. We wanted to go 4 out, 1 in. Marcus was killing them in the post. And we wanted to waste a little time. There's only about 40-something seconds left. So we wanted to work it around a little bit on the perimeter and then eventually find Marcus for an easy 2 right here. and makes a great move right there. Just
great
misses
move.
the shot. Just misses it. Just misses it.
I'll take that every time, Coach.
I would too. I would too. We're still up by 1 right here. Okay. They do a little ball screen action for number 25. Number 25 hadn't hit a shot the whole game. And he hits a shot right here, Coach. Oh, man. Marcus got out, contested him, did everything that we wanted him to do. And, he just hit a great shot. We were getting to the basket fairly easy each and every play. And so I elected as coach. It was my decision to just kind of let Chris Jackson beat him off the dribble. And we just, my opinion, that's not a charge call, but, we were playing at their place.
We can't expect to get that.
Yeah.
One. This is a great call by you right here, Coach.
We did maybe a little trick play right here. We only had 4.7 seconds to try to get a 3, at least an attempt to look at a 3 right here. And we just came up just a bit short. Just a bit short. Those are special situations that we will practice more in practice, so everybody knows each role, and we'll get better at that. Jacob Scott had a great game. He had 24 6 and got to the line 13 times. Is exactly what we need him doing. And our big boy just played absolutely fantastic. I mean, 20 and 15, 7 for 11 on the field. He was, and the best part about him, Coach, he played great defense. Like I said, he was on some guards and moving his feet, being big. And I know you've worked with him in practice of just being a tall tree and being a big tree and getting, let them shoot over him.
Right.
Because he causes them to alter their shots. And then our guards is coming back down on that rotation, and off we're going. Thought we played real well. We get them again. We get them again on December 5th at our place at 7 o'clock.
Right.
And we'll be ready to go.
Right.
We'll be ready to go.
I thought it was interesting after the game. Marcus and Jacob both had outstanding games. Their starting lineup, they had, Houston, Texas, and all these different, places that, I guarantee you Southeast Illinois before that game had never heard of Carlisle County or Webster County won, but they know about them now.
Yeah, they sure do. They sure do.
At this time, we're going to go ahead into our second game of this last week against Mid-Continent University.
Their gym's a little different than others, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, just a little bit. I didn't know if I was going to make it up into the stands whenever we went to scout them.
Pretty tight, but great, nice floor. Just a little different and spacious. So we had a couple different camera angles right here. What a man rebound! What a man! 2-hand rebounds, going up 2 hands, coming down with 2 feet, going strong, chinning it. Marcus just really turned it on, Coach. He's just that trust factor. I think he's comfortable around us now, and he's comfortable around the players and learning how to play with them. And he's just having an outstanding year. Outstanding year. They ran a little 2-2-1 press. We didn't really have too much trouble with it. If you leave Jacob Scott open, he'll nail it down. He'll knock it down. Little forced shot right there. We need to take smarter shots from Chris right there. And Jacob just pulls it. I mean, that's just unconscious shot. That's just getting in the gym and practicing on your shot and having confidence when you release that thing. I showed this play right here. Look at this hustle. This is what DJ needs to bring to us each and every game. Because the very next possession, this is what happens. He let us get 2 points because he hustled right there.
Right. Let's bring it in practice as well, just like you said before.
See somebody who
ran a
played
little 2-2-1 against us.
Yeah, tell you somebody played really well. Number 20 right there, Zane.
Yeah.
He has improved miraculously. And before, I know some of our maybe fans don't know, but Zane's never played basketball in high school. So this is his first year as on a collegiate team or as a team period. And my wonder, he's done fantastic. Here he is going to hit a 3 right here. He can fill it up. And you talking about a guy who brings it in practice.
Yeah.
His heart is with it every possession. He's talking on defense. He's asking questions. He's shooting in the gym right now.
Yep.
Right now he's shooting in the gym. Zane has been just a great kid to have in the locker room and great presence for our team. How to do things the right way. Marcus battling again. This is one thing Marcus has improved greatly on the last 4 games is his free throw shooting. Yeah. And I asked him about it. He said, Coach, I've been getting in the gym, and he came up with a routine, He said, I really like my routine now, and I'm shooting the ball with confidence. That's all it is with Marcus.
Yeah.
That's all it is with Marcus. We want to push that ball harder right there because Marcus is just killing this guy on the post.
Yeah,
Cody
that's wide open layups.
makes a great pass right there, but it could have been a lot easier. Staying in our defense. We're plug on deep. DJ, go strong right here. Way to go strong. Good extra pass, Chris. We want to, like I said, we say it every segment, Coach. We want our defense to dictate our offense, and right there is a great example of it. We're running our cutters play right here, getting a lot of movement around. Look at these passes. Ball ain't even hitting the floor, maybe but a couple times. Still passing. Still great passes. We've got cutters through the middle. And we finally get a great layup out of it. Not a three-point shot, a great, easy layup out of it. That's exactly what we want.
Great patience, even when the ball went to the high post. Justin being very, very patient right there.
That's another one that we need to give praise. He's done well for us, Coach. Especially the last 3 or 4 games. Man, he's come a long way. Again, that trust factor, that consistency factor that we love as coaches, that we know what we're getting. Great catch right there. And Justin's he's been more consistent each game.
Mark's had that block out before the shot even got taken.
Did. You always talk
His
about
IQ's starting to go up.
Yeah, you talk about doing your work early. That was a prime example of Marcus doing his work early off a rare miss from Jacob. Dwayne's been getting in the gym and shooting. And you know, that looked pretty darn good. We want him shooting under that rim right there. But, you know, he's getting some confidence. Look at this unselfish play right there. Just an extra pass to find a great shooter.
Right.
Some new warm-ups
It's
there.
never a bad play when you get the rebound and you don't feel confident in kicking to Cody Schultz for a wide open 3.
Second half here, moving without the ball. Look at Dwayne
Good,
square
Dwayne.
up. Yes. We've been practicing with him on that. Yeah, squaring up on that high post and looking at that high-low option instead of just turning and dribbling. And he did a great job, great example of that right there. Good curl off that. Mr. Scott, good finish. Chris makes a difficult shot right here.
Sometimes I've gotten so frustrated with Chris before on things, and we've determined the other day on the way back home from our away game at Southeastern Illinois that we're both Scorpios, so that's why we don't get along sometimes. But Chris is just he's such a strong player. I mean, there's not any point guard we've played against that I'd take over Chris Jackson.
I agree. Great pass. Hey, we talked about our guards coming in that lane on 2 feet, making two-handed and 2 feet passes right there. And that's a prime example of Cody. Justin's getting better.
Great job.
Justin's just getting better. Bottom line.
People underestimate that. That's easy ways to get buckets because people don't block out like they should at the free throw line. So, you know, our guys actually before that play right there, I looked at both of our guys and told Dwayne to spin and Justin just to get lower in his guy and just bully him. And most of the time you'll get that rebound if it's going to come off.
Jacob penetrating. He's really finishing nice with his left hand this year. He's so long, 6'2", and got a lot of athletic ability for his size and length. And he's playing well. He's consistent. Him and Marcus and Cody are learning to be consistent with what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know the roles.
Like an NBA score right here, Coach.
Look at this pass.
Oh, great pass. That was the highlight of the game, in my opinion.
I mean, I totally agree. That's where Zane's come, though, Coach. He has confidence now to make those passes and confidence in his own game. He might be the one step up at that, that we need 4 guards, and he might be the one, coming down the latter part of our season here to step up and take that role. Great pass by Mr. Scruggs.
Another good one. We're getting better at that. I think Marcus is getting better on keeping his balance to be able to catch those passes as well.
Yeah. They're taking care of the pressure a little bit here. Go power that thing up a little more, but big boy cleans it up right here.
Still a great move, Coach. He's a guard. He don't work with us in the post very often. He made post move. He seeked the contact, Zane, on that last one, and he just missed the shot. I mean, he's going to get better at that.
Yeah. And the more games he plays, more experience, more practice he has, you know, his confidence and his level of play will just rise. What an athletic move there by Mr. Jackson. Athletic and strong move. One thing I really wasn't happy about was our boxing out second half of this game. To beat these, you know, these junior college teams we were talking about earlier, maybe to play teams that maybe not, that we think that we might be a little bit better than, we just got to just blow them out.
Yeah.
And we got to blow them out and get it over with quick. And we know we won by 24, and we still knew that we could have won by maybe more. and they were disappointed in that. And that's why I know when we're getting somewhere. You know, they were talking in the locker room, we could have done this better. We could have done that better. Come on, guys. You know, things like that. They were talking to each other, and that's how I know we're getting somewhere. They weren't satisfied by winning by 24. Most teams would be. Well, that's an outstanding shot. I mean, you're coming full speed down, stopped on 2 feet. Man, that's just it's a tough play that he's hitting right there. Marcus keeping that ball alive. He's a big boy. Bottom line, he's just a big boy. If he uses that size, uses that body well, ain't nobody can, wow, what a play.
Yeah.
He got fouled on that play as well. He's got that spin move down pat.
Yeah, he does.
I think
Looks good when he does it. He don't pull it out very often, but when he does, something good normally happens.
I think I looked at his father during the game and asked him if he taught him that move, and he just smiled. But it was a good team win. Saw some things. Obviously, we took away some things that we worked on a lot of things. You know, our 4-out, 1-in. Worked on a couple of 2-3 zone sets and things that we got better at. Right. And we're now finally starting to move the ball in the pass rather than the dribble.
Right.
And like Marcus, we're having confidence as our guards to look for Marcus, and Marcus is having confidence in catching it and getting wide and getting, you know, aggressive in everything he's doing. Right. And, you know, that's resulting to great results for us. So, you know, we're about 1/3 away through our season here, and we're getting better. Right. We're getting better.
Right. Thanks, Coach. Whenever we come back, you'll have Coach Potts' final thoughts on our upcoming games. You're watching WKCTC Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WKCTC Basketball Weekly. At this time, we're going to have our closing thoughts from head coach Daniel Potts as he discusses our upcoming game at McKendree University.
Saturday, November 23rd, the Stars travel down to McKendree, close to St. Louis area, and we take on a great team. They got a couple big kids, 6'8" and 6'9" inside. You know, they'll give us fits, and they can shoot it extremely well. Last year they beat us. We went down there and we got beat, you know, around, you know, 9 or 10 or so, and we're coming back for revenge. Right. I know our sophomores, Chris and Dwayne and Jacob and Cody, they got a chance to play against them last year, and I know they've been working hard in practice to get their revenge. Right. You know, against McKendree, and we're going to have to go down there and play good. They're going to get up a lot of threes. They're going to work the ball inside. They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to be very fundamentally sound, and if we don't close out with high hands and box out a better job than we did against Mid-Continent, we're going to have a long day. Right. But you know, it's a 3-hour trip. It's a 1 o'clock game. We're going to be leaving about 8 a.m. So we're going to have to get the guys out of bed, and they're going to have to be, you know, ready to play. Right. Ready to play and go. And we need, again, we keep saying it, we need to play a 40-minute game. We were really close against Southeast. We probably played 33 minutes of good sound defense, you know, rotating the ball on offense and looking inside. But we're still looking for that breakout 40-minute game from this group. And you know, this 12th game of the season might be that time for us. Also, we have a home game at 7 o'clock on November 26th. That's a Tuesday against Dyersburg State again. Right. And of course, when we went down there, we played pretty well the second half. We outscored them the second half by 18. And they're going to come back for revenge. Just kind of like our same frame going into McKendree Saturday. Yeah. They're coming right back at us. You know, with that revenge on November 26th. And like I said, they got up 41 threes. 41 threes, and they got, it says here, 19 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That's 19 opportunities for them to score.
Right.
And
That's unacceptable is what that is.
Exactly. We will be hitting defensive rebounding hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got off 84 shots, and you know, maybe to our luck, we only hit 29. But we're going to have to just do a better job of defensive rebounding. And there's no, you know, that's our guards. That's our guards. I don't care if you're 5'10" or 6'9".
Right.
Everybody's going to have to come together and put a body on somebody,
right.
and then go get that rebound. And we're just going to have to do a better job of that if we want to come out, you know, the victor again. And, you know, they're bigs. I know Marcus looked at us that last game, and they had a 6'7", 6'8" big going around and popping threes. And he looked at us, and, you know, we'll probably, you know, we'll make adjustments like we did the second half of the last game. And we'll have a plan ready for them, and we'll do our best to execute that plan.
Right.
With that being said, we love for everybody to come out. I know our last game against Shawnee, we had over 300. Right. I expect that to even rise more.
You want to repeat that next date for our home game in case any of these students or faculty missed it?
November 26th at 7 o'clock at our gym here on campus at Hall's Gymnasium. We would love for everybody to come out and join us. These kids are working their tails off. And they love the support that you all give them and everything like that. I know there was one game in particular, I believe it was a Bethel game, that our fans really amped us up. We were hitting some threes. We were kind of feeling the flow a little bit.
Right.
And they really amped us up and made us play even better. Yeah. So we love for you to come out, and we're very fun, exciting to watch. We got kids that can shoot the three and get up and run the floor and play defense and play hard.
Right.
And thank you all for your support, and hope to see you out November 26th at 7 o'clock. Thanks.